lit Jerusalem like a sanctified bombshell. Peter preached a sermon folks still quote 2 millennia on, and Rome kept trying to snuff the flame, but the wildfire just burned strong. By the time old Nero fiddled while the city lit the sky, the martyrs sang louder than the legions could cry. And somewhere in the catacombs between prayer and dust and bone, they whispered truth that one day shake an emperor's throne. And history starts spinning like a chariot wheel. Once you stir the spirit, things tend to get real. Welcome to the story, son. From the upper room to Wittenburg, watch what grace has done. It's a holy chain reaction when the gospel runs. A creed sparks a council, a monk sparks a movement, and half the world jumps. Don't blink or you'll miss how fast the centuries hum. Welcome to the church, son. Hold on, here it comes. Constantine saw a cross in the sky, made Rome rethink the odds. And suddenly the underground church was meeting with the gods. Arius said Jesus was created, Athanasius said not so. Then Nicosia wrote a creed that every heresy still knows. Augustine dropped anchor in the city of God. Pelagius tried to paddle, but he never stood a shot. Monks kept the scriptures by the candle's little glow, while Vikings kept raiding. You know how that goes. And history keeps tumbling like a stack of hymnals drop. Once the truth goes rolling, son, it just won't stop. Welcome to the story, son. From the desert saints to Canterbury bells rung, everything turns upside down when the gospel runs. A bishop writes a letter, an emperor shudders, and a whole age hums. Don't blink or you'll miss how wild redemption becomes. Welcome to the church, son. Buckle up, here it comes. Then the east and west split like a crack in old oak pews. One said Philiac, the other said bad move. The crusades rode out with swords where sermons should have gone. Proof that even baptized hearts can still go very wrong. But through all the mess and kingdoms burning to the ground, the gospel kept pushing like a river underground, till a monk in Wittenberg set 95 sparks, and Europe lit up like July after dark. And history keeps dancing like a Pentecost flame. When the word takes center stage, the world ain't the same. Welcome to the story, son. From Geneva's lakes to Oxford's rising sun, every age keeps turning when the gospel runs. A preacher grabs a pulpit, a tyrant gets nervous, and the saints beat the drums. Don't blink or you'll miss how fast Reformation's come. Welcome to the church, son. Here we go, here it comes. From martyrs to reformers, from councils to revivals, truth never travels tidy. It's a wild book of spirals, but Christ is the thread through every tangled year, the Lion and the Lamb who keeps drawing his people near. Welcome to the story, son. 2,000 years and grace still hasn't done. Every page keeps thundering as the gospel runs. A carpenter king reigns and the whole world trembles when he calls us home. Don't blink or you'll miss the kingdom breaking in like dawn. Welcome to the church, son. Welcome to the ride.